What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tyler Dubai. I'm here with my man Jamel. Follow him on all social medias at Jamel Lawhorn. He's on Insta. So they'll be making a reaction video on this homeless woman in Atlanta. Like I came across it like early in the week, but I didn't really have much to see. So let's get right into the video.
And so if he saw this video, do you think that he would want to come and get you up off the street?
Probably so.
Have you ever considered maybe calling him?
No.
Why not?
It's because, you know what? I know it's hard to talk about it, but I'm going to just say it anyway.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady out here today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing good.
All right, all right. So how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Are you homeless?
As of right now, yes.
Okay.
31 at homeless. But she don't look too beat up, so she might not have been on the street that long. I can't see much past like her outer garments and shit. But like her eyes and shit, you know what I mean? And like a lot of dirt built up on her neck. She's very like light skinned, so like you would see something.
Yeah, nothing baggy on you. Face wise.
Yeah. Let's keep it going.
And so what would you say has brought you to this point of being homeless in your life?
During the pandemic, people getting laid off and everything. So it's like, before the pandemic, I was living good, making sure, you know, just making sure that my house was good and everything. But during the pandemic, it just threw everybody off because everybody's losing their jobs, and then they said that they have rent forgiveness, but they don't. They don't have rent forgiveness. Okay. And now you see all my brothers and sisters, I call them my brothers and sisters, all the village people out here.
Okay. Hold on real quick. All right, technical difficulties, but all right, we're back. So, all right, so let me just, you know, let me put a pin in it right there. So, you say you're 31. Mm-hmm. So, again, you basically said that the pandemic got you into a situation where you basically couldn't pay your rent and you got kicked out. How long have you been without a roof over your head?
It's been a whole month.
Okay, so it's been a month. So, all right, so let's start from the beginning. So
she's only been homeless for a month. The video was shot this year though. So she must have been making some shake. I had somewhere to be. Yeah, it was made.
What month that says?
So it said. So the video says uploaded February 22nd of this year. So maybe the video was shot earlier in February. Maybe it was shot late January. But still, she's only been homeless a month during the pandemic. I mean, because the pandemic started in 2020, right? Mm-hmm. March 3rd or March whatever. For me, it was March. Like fucked up my whole day, my year, couple years. But what I'm trying to say is that she must have been getting down to something. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let her continue, but what are your thoughts on that?
She probably had like maybe the parents or something to stay with, and then she was a contributor, and they probably kicked her ass out.
I got a feeling she was staying with a nigga.
Possibly.
I got a feeling.
where are you from?
I'm originally from Rhode Island.
Okay, from Rhode Island. Shout out Rhode Island. And so growing up, did you have both your mother and your father in the household?
I would say my dad was the backbone of the household, old school type of way. Really like a backbone. Basically, make sure the household was.
It's just me and my old school way of thinking. Could by her seeing like what's something that was actually strong possibly made her weak in the future by wanting to be strong and independent. I don't need a man type shit.
Yeah, but it also could have showed her that maybe she does need a man to be that backbone. I think that's what she had.
But don't you think she would have went out searching for that and found that? She's not ugly. And she doesn't look like she's out of shape either.
I mean, they do know go searching for a man.
But those would be the values, though, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, she would look for a strong man, not like look for any strong man, not like a dude trying to go out there and find chicks like, oh, what a bitch is that type shit, or what do you mean? Like more like, let's say like this. Let's say you try to holler at her and you a rapper, right? Or you in the streets. She know you ain't solid like that. You feel me? Your time is long as the cat that's in college getting an engineering degree. You feel me? Who's trying to make a stable living in the future type shit. And he's trying to uphold those same values in the family. But I digress. Let's continue. I was pretty long-winded. Alright.
Was good. But me and my siblings, we have different combinations of mothers and fathers. So me and my sister has the same dad, and me and my brother has the same mom, but I'm the oldest out of all of them.
I get it.
Yeah, but growing up, they made sure, in a collective type of way, they made sure that we was good. We had good knowledge, make sure that we read books and everything.
Okay. And so growing up, you would say that you had a fairly normal childhood?
It was weird, but fairly normal.
What was weird about it?
Weird about it is when all the parents came together. When anybody got in trouble at school, it's not just one parent showing up, it's all of them showing up.
But how is that weird though?
It is weird.
Bro, you never heard the expression, it takes a village to raise a child?
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's like everybody sticking together though. Like if your parents at work trying to make, you don't got in trouble at the schoolhouse, and somebody else from the community can come through, you know what I mean, and they still do right by y'all. They just trying to get y'all, out of this hot water. You feel me?
I guess that makes sense.
Like I ain't had that, so when my mama had to come up there, like she be pissed, she be tight, cause she losing money. So, alright. Keep it rolling.
Like who did it this time? Who did it? who did it? Who did it?
Well, I mean, that sounds pretty cool, actually, man. It sounds like a village mentality.
It was a village mentality.
Okay. And so, you went to high school. Did you graduate high school?
I graduated high school. I went to Morris Brown, and I went to Westwood.
Okay. Did you graduate Morris Brown?
No, because of their accreditations. Back in 2008 and 2009, they lost their accreditations, and there was only maybe 50 kids left there.
And so, did you graduate from Westwood?
No, because they lost their accreditation. We got transferred to Morris Brown. All the kids that was going to Morris Brown got transferred to Westwood. Then not even 6 months later, they lost their accreditation too.
Okay. So, I'm going to put a pin in that right there. So, do you have any kids?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No. Not officially on paper.
Why the hesitation?
And she said not officially. What, she got married in Vegas?
I don't know, my boy. I told you what I'm saying is she on bullshit. I know she on bullshit. She not homeless by her own means. You know what I mean? She's choosing to be homeless right now, my G. Like, I see that shit. Let's continue. Let's hear what she got to say.
It's because I was supposed to marry somebody named Timon, and he got shot on his birthday.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
How long had y'all been dating?
We grew up together. He was my best friend.
How long ago did that happen?
About 5 years ago.
Okay. Like I say, my condolences for that. And so, what were you doing, kind of in between the ages of 22 and...
Before she has anything to say, 22 and a month ago, she's 31 now.
22 and 31.
What are your thoughts on what she was doing from 22 to 31 before she fucking lied to us?
I feel like 22 to 25, she was just straight working.
I don't think she partying. Because she was in college.
22 to 25, she was probably partying, going out to clubs and shit. And 25 to 31.
Side swiping all the good news, like,
25 to 31, she probably started like looking her life. Like, all right, I need to get that shit together. Started getting in her bag. The pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how close she became homeless.
I think we're about to find out. That's a good assumption. I was on that same track. 22, 25 partying. 26 to 31. I need to get my shit together because that's when you hit the wall.
Yeah.
The decline starts. I'll long do it, but let's keep going.
You know, a month ago.
Between 22 and a month ago. Okay, let's go down the timeline. I was working at the radio station on night shift.
What radio station?
Hot 107.9 on night shift.
You was working at Hot 107.9 here in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay, what were you doing there?
I was a promoter. You know, back in the day, you know, we would hand out CDs and hand out, you know, t-shirts and stuff like that.
Was you an intern or was you
I was more
did you
like...
work there as an employee?
I worked there as an intern.
Okay.
And then a year later, then I started to get paid. But I missed that job. I used to work for DJ Chameleon and DJ Scream. I was working for Hood Rich Entertainment.
So we get to this point. You were working at the radio station. What was the job that you had right before the pandemic hit?
I used to be a construction worker. I got my.
No, that's different. How often you see a lady construction worker? I've never seen one.
I've seen a lot of lady contractors.
Yeah?
Drive up, a lot of lady contractors. The ratio between women and men contractors, and I was dry docking, and we were dry docking for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I'd say it was like, I'd say 40, 60.
Oh, for those of you who don't understand what dry dock is when your ship don't go nowhere.
It's literally like, it's not on the water.
Your ship don't go nowhere. But that's a fair assumption. I was thinking of more like construction. When I think construction, I'm thinking like houses, buildings, a lot of steel and shit moving around, and hard hats. I know it's hard hats. Let's continue.
My credentials right
You don't have to show your credentials, but you was working construction, and so the pandemic hit, and that caused you to stop working.
They sent everybody home because
and so was you getting unemployment for a little while and all like that?
I got unemployment for maybe 2 months, and then the credentials got cut off by the company. I was working for Baston and Cook.
Okay, and so what have you been doing for income since then?
You know, just small jobs, working at McDonald's, you know, here and there. I was trying to pay rent, and then the McDonald's I was working at, they actually shut down because it was a grease fire. It was on the news. This happened like back in December. It was on the news to where the McDonald's, because of the grease fire, somebody left the grease on when we closed down, and by that morning it was already burnt up.
Okay.
To a point where I couldn't sleep for 2 days in a row, and then crashed on the third day and kept doing the same thing. I'm like, you know what, I need to go get some help. So I went to go get some help.
Okay. And so are you in a relationship right now?
No.
Okay, when's the last time you was in a relationship?
Last time I was in a relationship was last year.
What happened to that relationship?
Hold up, do homeless people get in relationships? Homeless? I'm saying that I ain't never been homeless either, but have you ever seen a homeless couple? They're always alone.
Yeah. But she explained why she was homeless, because she was depressed.
She sure did.
A lot of her family was dying.
And don't forget about the love of her life 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's a tough one though. I ain't never seen a homeless couple relationship. I'm just saying. Alright, let's keep going.
What happened to that relationship?
We split apart. We didn't see eye to eye.
What specifically did you guys?
Bro, my bitch told me the same thing. We not seeing eye to eye on shit. I'm like, what are we not seeing eye to eye on? We just don't see certain things. Say it with your chest, man. Yo, ladies, for whoever watches this, you ever tell a man, actually, you know what, fuck it, fellas, if she ever tell you, we just don't see eye to eye on things, cut her right there.
Cause it's bullshit.
Smooth moonwalk on her shit. Get the fuck up out of there. Stop playing with your time, bro. Stand up, king. You know what, you deserve better. Let's get
Not see eye to eye on.
It's that I've been with this person for over 3 years, and when my mental start declining, that's when he couldn't help me anymore. He couldn't
help you what, financially, or help you just in
help
what
me
way?
Mentally.
Okay.
He couldn't help me mentally anymore, and I left to go to New York.
fumbling. Who you think she went to go see in New York? She from Rhode Island.
It's a lot of homeless people in New York.
Bro, she wasn't homeless at the time. She was with a man that had his shit together for 3 years. And she said the moment she split from him, she went to New York to go see bet it was another nigga.
Let's find out.
I bet it was another. Hey, look, if she don't tell us it was another nigga, because it was another nigga, that's what it is. They don't never tell us the truth, cuz.
Why'd you leave to go to New York?
To see my mother's side of the family.
Okay, so you went to go see family, and what happened?
Then it was more funerals I had to go to when I was up there.
Right. And so, but how did that contribute to the destruction of the relationship?
It's just that we wasn't seeing eye to eye no more. He wants something else, and I
What
wanted
did he
something
want?
else. He wanted to get married, and I told him no. And
Why didn't you want to get married?
it's because of the age difference.
How old was he?
In his 50s.
Was he financially stable?
Yeah.
Can he could be considered as a sugar daddy at that point?
Oh, he is 19 years older than her. But at the same time, you 31. How many niggas checking for a 31-year-old chick? And if she ain't got no kids, they probably think something wrong with you.
Oh shit, she married him, she can't have no kids.
The 50-year-old man can have kids. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking? What will make it impossible for her to have kids?
50. Not all 50-year-olds make kids.
Probably not all, but our shit don't, like on a regular scale, bro. Our shit don't stop working till we're like mid to late 60s. You can still push out, you can still bust it, and yeah.
Is that true?
Too old for a man to have kids. What the fuck is this? But what the fuck? I don't have that, bro. What are you doing? Internet being weird right now, bro. Oh, there it goes. How old is too old for a man to have a baby? Although most men are able to have children well into their 50s and beyond, it becomes gradually more difficult after the age of 40.
40, 50, and 31. 31 is that's almost pushing it too.
Yeah, because 35, after 35 is geriatric pregnancy. But at the same time, there's still a chance. That's all I'm saying. It's still possible. Hey look, a 50-year-old woman, you definitely get her pregnant. No sir. But let's keep it rolling.
It's just that certain, like, I could call him right now and we could have a good conversation. Just he wanted something else and I wanted something else, and I wish him for peace.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If on the off chance that he were to see this video, do you think that he would want you to have been homeless for the last month? Does he know that you're homeless?
No, I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him ever since December.
And so if he saw this video, do you think that he would want to come and get you up off the street?
She believes that she can just pick up the phone and dial. This nigga take her out of that fucked up predicament.
If you're a true story, daddy.
My thing is like, if that's the case, why hasn't she done that shit yet, bro?
She don't want to marry you.
Well, you right. You can't change a bitch mind. Right. Once they mind made up, it's made up. But for survival purposes, this is very foolish. But I digress. Let's keep it rolling.
Street?
Probably so.
Have you ever considered maybe calling him?
No.
Why not?
It's because, you know what? I know it's hard to talk about it, but I'm going to just say it anyway. It's because that I didn't tell him that I lost my job. I didn't tell him that the little apartment that I had was a failure.
So
Backbone. That was independent. That was too independent.
So, could my words in the beginning have spoke on this?
Yeah.
By her seeing some strong shit, made her want to be strong alone instead of. That don't make. This some backwards stuff. Like, you see the correct thing, I'm gonna go do the opposite. Damn. It's just like, for me, it's the whole fact that like she seen something that was good and ran from it.
But if you think about it, if this pandemic ain't ever happened, she wouldn't be homeless right now.
Nigga, the pandemic ain't even why she homeless. She homeless because she don't want to get off the street. Like, she got a nigga that's willing to put her in a better position. Come up and then leave him. You can't tell me she can't do that.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, after the interview, she might have.
Maybe, shit. But let's continue.
I lost it. I just don't want him to see me as a failure. So it's more of a pride thing than anything. I'm just being very
straight up pride.
Yeah.
Was the relationship good besides?
Every Friday I would do something. Yes.
Okay.
He would. Every Friday I used to do something so cute. Every Friday I would do date night, and I would surprise him when he gets off work. And I have candles everywhere. You know, a glass of wine for him and me. And then I'll make his favorite plate, which is ribs.
You got like a little thing here on your eye.
Barbecue ribs.
I got you. So let me ask you this. I see you got like a little thing here on your eye. Did you get into a fight recently, or did something happen?
Actually, yeah, I did.
Who was it? Who'd you get into a fight with?
It was, I'm walking up.
Bumping. Like, I was in San Francisco, bro. I was in San Francisco every night outside the Epic Hotel, bro. Which is a mad, small-ass hotel, and I do not recommend anybody goes to it. That shit is taxing. Spent $700 for a weekend. But, I heard homeless people bumping every night outside that motherfucker. Every night. Homeless people just, get off of me! Ah! Motherfucker, they're playing Rocket Soccer.
Chevron. And it's a barbecue down the street going on at my family spot. And all they did was, hey, you know, go grab us some more beer. You know, they gave me the money. Go grab us some more beer and get some cigarettes. I said, all right, cool. And then, all because I didn't want to give the crackhead $1, he hit me in my face.
When did that happen?
That happened back in October.
Oh, you still got the mark from it?
Actually, whatever ring that he had on.
Oh, he had a ring on, so
Yeah.
it left a pretty decent mark.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Well, listen. What are you doing right now? Are you doing anything to actively kind of get yourself off the street right now?
Actually, right now, I've been trying to look for a job without an ID, which is hard. which is really hard.
Okay. Listen, if anyone wanted to reach out or help out or donate, do you have a Cash App or anything like that people could help you out?
I got my Cash App card in my wallet.
What's your Cash App? Shout it out.
It's my Sherrod90.
$ in front?
Yes.
And spell that out?
This heat wave.
You said what?
I'm sure you get an ID.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, because the ID costs money. If she ain't got no money, because she always ain't got no bread, you can't buy ID. Because in Cali, I got my ID, but I had to pay $40 to get it.
They called that €50, man.
Nigga, I told you. Shit. Bro, they be having it so easy and be fucking playing, bro. Playing around with it. It's like having God use and not using it. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I appreciate everybody that stopped through. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all social medias at Tiger Jabari and at Jamel Lawhorn. It was real with y'all. We out. Peace.